Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're out here with John at the U-Pole looking for a few parts, door panels. I found this Magnum RT. It has a couple good parts on it. It still has the engine in it, weird enough. And we're gonna see what else we can find around here. All right, so we're over here helping John again today. We got third gen here. Getting a couple last rides in it. Look at this thing. That is sweet. Getting a few last minute little touches in. Making sure everything's good, topped off. All right, so we're over here today doing these door panels for the Dakota. As you can see, we got it roughed in. We got it where it dips down around the dash and then it flows up into the rest of the door panel. As you can see, we got our door panel cut out to give us all the clearances we need, and then we're trying to match the other door panel as well, so we cut out a little extra. That way we can flow up into the plastic on the panel and kind of make everything blend nice. From there, we started on our other one. We got the dash shape cut out. I just had to line it up, tape it, and we can start doing our next mold. Over here, this is a factory charger door, and this is kind of where we got our inspiration for the design that will work with what we're doing. All right, so we got our first mold started here, and we're doing some touch-ups, glassing to the door panel a little bit. We still have a couple little spots where we have to glass it in still, but it is coming along. So this guy is loading up. This guy. Well, this is escalating quickly. You'll find out why in John's video. All right, a few people have been asking about the 300 back bumper. And this is what we're gonna do to it. I kind of changed my plans for it a little bit because I found something that might work a little bit better. All right, so this is our factory 300 bumper here. I cut the bottom because of the exhaust that I had at the time, but it was, dual, but a single on either side, much like our Magnum bumper here. But we have a few differences. As you can see, our red Magnum bumper has the little built-in diffuser looking thing, where our 300 stock bumper does not. Also, if you look at the side, it's just smooth and goes into the fender flare, versus over here, we have kind of the nice little raised edge that goes into the fender flare. So we might figure out how to adapt our Magnum bumper cover to work on our 300. So overall, our 300 rear bumper should look something like this. And then as you can see down there, we have the nice little diffuser. And then over here, we have kind of the swoop back up into the fender flare on the body. And that would kind of overall be the idea. All right, so also at this point, I don't know if y'all have seen the video on it yet or not, depending on when in time this is. But as far as the Hellkota door panels we were working on, I might try something a little different, being that I have an extra. It's actually off like an 03 Durango, and that one's out of a 08, I believe, Dodge Nitro. So the plan would be to smooth out this door from probably this panel down. And if you see the angle this armrest comes in here, I would then take the Dodge Nitro armrest and mount it under this one on the Dakota, smooth it out. And then from there, we would pull a mold off of the old Charger Challenger door panels that John has, and we would put it back in here and match up with the dash. All right, so the plan would be to have it looking something like this and then cut this end off smooth, because up here in the front, we'll probably end up rounding this off to meet this corner, because we have to have room for the glove box door to open, which was kind of one of the issues when we were doing the other door panels, is the glove box door would hit anything kind of in this general area. But with this armrest out of the Nitro, we actually have the correct hole cutout dimensions for the switch that's in the Hellkota now out of the Charger. And it'll give us the same kind of floating armrest that we were looking for originally. All right, so basically we would be looking at something like this for the new door panel shape. Granted, we would roll this into the speaker, maybe bring the speaker up a little bit, depending on, you know, how we can work it, you know, as far as clearance with the glove box opening. But generally something like this, because we do have that speaker there. And then we would end up having a pole handle here. We'd chop this, close that little corner in. Then you'd have your pole handle here, your switches there, door handle, and then flow this kind of nice into the floating armrest itself. And then naturally over here in this blank space, we would have the area where it's molded to meet the dash. And that would be it. So that's it for today's video. Be sure to follow along, see what we got going on next. And be sure to check out John's channel, Boosted Motorsports. And you'll see a lot of the other things we got going on over there as well.